Hey gorgeous people, let's get right into it. So it's your girl Tia and I am here at my favorite place, the airport. As you can see, I am getting ready to catch a flight. But before we get into that, I have to talk about everything that has been going on in the skies lately, you all. And I must say that it makes me a little bit uneasy to fly because this is my first time flying since everything has been happening since like the middle of January with all the accidents taking place. It is such an uneasy feeling to see that happening here in the United States. Like I've never seen this amount of accidents happening in such a short time frame, and I am still just shocked. And for someone who absolutely loves traveling, I have traveled all of my life. At one point, I was a flight attendant. It is scary to see this happening. And because all I do is travel, either I'm searching flights, I'm looking for things to do in a particular new city or country. So my algorithm is programmed to receive this information. Like I have alerts on all of the airlines essentially to see like what's happening, just so I can stay in the know, because this is what I love to do. Like I have such a passion for this, and so to see it is insane, right? And then it does make me anxious when other people send me articles and things like that, as if I haven't seen it. And it doesn't really help because I have seen it, one, and then two, if I'm getting ready to travel, it just makes me that much more anxious to travel with everything going on. And I know they're just trying to help and make me aware of what's happening, but it doesn't ease my nerves or anything like that. And for the most part, I try to block it out. Not in the sense that I'm oblivious to what's happening, but more in the sense of not trying to live in a place of fear. Because when I say I love traveling, I need to travel. Like 2020 was so hard for me when I was not able to travel. Like anytime I'm in a rut or I need to just like reset, I catch a flight, whether it's to go have lunch on a day trip, just go relax at the beach. I need to travel. So not traveling is not really an option for me. Like even in 2020, I still try to find things to do because I just don't like to sit still, and I love exploring this beautiful universe. Like I love just exploring it, and I need to travel. So I can't come from a place of fear, or I can't be in this mindset of fear of something's going to happen. Like things can happen anywhere, right? And for me to not do something that I love out of a place of fear is just not really an option for me. So for the most part, I'm going to ingest the information as I receive it and take that in, and still find the courage to travel because it just runs in my blood. Like I have to travel. So I just hope for the best for everyone. Pray over it. Get you a support system, whatever it is that you need to do to still get out here and explore. Now, I'm not saying just go catch flights. Like, I don't want to put that out there on you if that's not something that you want to do. But for me, it is something that I have to do. But enough of that. Like, it's bringing my mood down. But I had to speak on it because I know people ask me, like, how am I feeling about everything that's going on? And for the most part, I'm like, I'm cool, but I'm uneasy. It's just trying to block it out. But on to where I am headed to next to liven up the mood. I am actually headed to Colorado, which is going to be an adventure, you all. So I'm actually meeting another content creator, Lauren, out here, and make sure y'all check out her page. She is so amazing. I actually met her in Puerto Rico when I went to the content creator conference there, and she has been such a joy and such a bright light in this industry. And I appreciate meeting other content creators and just getting to understand like where they are in their journey and how they got there, just so I can make myself better. And I definitely appreciate Lauren. So Lauren, definitely a big shout out to you. I cannot wait to touch down in Denver and we have a amazing time. So we're going on a ski resort trip, right? And you're probably asking yourself, Tia, you know how to ski? Your girl do not know how to ski. Let's just be very clear. I do not know how to ski whatsoever, but Lauren invited me on this trip and I was like, I am there. Just let me know the details and I will meet you there. So that is where I'm headed. And we're going to Keystone, Colorado. So we're going to go up there and then we are going to venture back down to Denver and have some fun because it is Lauren's birthday this week as well. So I'm excited. Like, it's just going to be a great time overall. So, you know, I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm going to head to my actual gate because y'all know I kind of be tucked out the way prior to my gate. So we are going to head to the gate, wait for this flight to depart, and then I will see y'all when I land in Colorado. Okay, so I thought I was going to catch y'all once I landed in Denver, but I have not been on a United flight in a while, and I see they have done a lot of nice updates to their seatback entertainment, and I'm absolutely here for it. They share so much information. I absolutely love the option of them showing sleep without interruption. They also showed you that they will be offering a light snack, what the temperature was going to be once we landed inside of Denver. Like, they had so many cool things, so I definitely had to play around with it before I caught me a little nap. And y'all seen I had them sunglasses on because your girl was tired, but they had so many nice options and I just had to play with them. So I definitely wanted to show you all some of the stuff that they had, just in case you haven't been on a United flight as well. They even show you your connections, what gates they're departing from, if they're on time, which is something that I know passengers used to ask me about all the time when I was a flight attendant. So this is so cool that you can tell that United was listening to their passengers, giving them something that they absolutely will love and need. And I'm so here for it because that was a big ask when passengers will be concerned if their flight was delayed, if their connection flight will wait for them. And it's always that hard moment to say, well, we'll see once we land. So I absolutely love the updates of everything that United is offering in their seatback experience. Now it's time for us to take off. I'm going to take me a nap and I will definitely now see y'all once I land in Denver. I have made it to Denver, gorgeous people, and now it is time to go find my luggage. But I do have to get on this lovely train here, and as you can see, it is quite packed, so I do not think I'm going to make it. But that is a-okay because they do run every like 2 to 5 minutes, so we are good to go here. And I just need to go find Lauren, and then we can get our trip started. Now that I have my luggage, I have found Lauren and we have found our driver, which was a little bit of a struggle, but we are off to Keystone. It's going to take us about a good hour and 45 minutes. So we're here to enjoy these beautiful views. On the ride up, we came across this driving school who was teaching kids how to drive on the ice. And I thought that was so cool because I've seen some crazy things on social this past winter, and people really need to learn how to drive in the snow and on the ice, because some of these videos I was just like, what are y'all doing? So we finally made it up to Keystone. We got checked in and now we are off to go grab our ski rentals. I am so excited for this trip, y'all. Like, I did not believe I could enjoy this atmosphere because I've never skied a day in my life. So just coming up here, being embraced, and I'm just so excited to see what Keystone has to offer. So once we got checked in, we went ahead, sat down, took off our shoes, and someone came over to assist us. So she took all of our measurements to make sure our boots and stuff will fit properly. She also explained to us how we needed to strap them up because, once again, this is my first time doing any of this. So I was definitely paying attention because I did not want to be wearing any boots that was hurting my feet or that they were too loose and I could definitely hurt myself. So I definitely paid attention because I knew I would have to do this on my own and I would not have anybody to do this once it was actually time for me to hit the slopes. So the young lady was very knowledgeable of it. She was very patient with us. She definitely allowed us to walk around in the store with them on. We tried on our helmets and everything like that. So I was so appreciative of her and her taking the patience, particularly with me because Lauren had skied before. So this wasn't necessarily new to her, but The lady went ahead and explained the different things and answered all of my questions with no hesitation. So definitely appreciated her and just this whole experience. Like, they had it very well organized. Everything was clean because that was one of my questions. And once I got fitted with my boots and my helmet, I went ahead and tested it out. She told me I was supposed to walk heel toe, and it was just a whole different experience with those boots. So now that I have all of my gear, I am ready to hit the slopes. Well, not this slope, and definitely not right now. I'm actually over here to drop off my equipment. That way I don't have to carry it tomorrow when it's time for me to take my ski lesson. So I share with you all that Lauren had invited me on this trip, but I didn't tell you actually what the trip was. So we're actually here for the NBS Summit, which is the National Brotherhood of Snow Sports. So we are here to partake in some of the events that they have going on this week, and I'm definitely take you all on the journey with me as I meet some new people, meet some other creators, and I'm so excited. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell how excited I am for this. If not, just be happy for me because your girl is ecstatic for this entire week trip. Our first event was a happy hour that was a cowboy Carter theme, y'all, and this was the perfect way to start off our trip because the music was going. They had some drinks, they had some vendors that you can purchase from. They even had a few hors d'oeuvres, so it was just such a great vibe to start off the night. And then, of course, if you are a millennial like myself, they had the swag surfing going, which is always a good turn up. Like, if you know, you know. It's so much fun. Like, oh, I feel like I'm dating myself right here because I don't know half of them songs that these kids be playing today. But I digress. So after the happy hour, our next event was to take a sleigh ride in the middle of nowhere, essentially, and it was just a tad bit chilly. The good thing is they did have blankets for us on the sleigh, and we did know we was taking this sleigh ride, so we were supposed to bundle up, but y'all seen what I had on at the Cowboy Carter event, so I wasn't too bundled.
Been on our sleigh rides before.
No.
You back there, my Chattanooga folks? And the St. Louis folks? All right. Welcome back. Yeah, let's talk about these horses. First off, the guys up front doing all the hard work, their names are Fritz and Jerry. Fritz is on the left, Jerry's on the right. Fritz is a Percheron draft horse. Jerry is a Belgian draft horse. That's a representation of the two different breeds of draft horse we use to pull our sleighs out here. They do this ride a busy day like today. They'll do this ride 3 times.
They do it
One
3
of these
times.
sleigh rides is about 40 minutes round trip.
After a 20-minute ride, we finally arrived out here at the cabin where we're going to have dinner. But y'all, just taking how dark it is out here, this is not the place for your girl. So let me go ahead and step inside the cabin and see what we're going to have for dinner. Now, I was really curious as to how hot my food was going to be because it was no kitchen in here, and I'm a person who really likes like hot food and not lukewarm food, but I was here for the experience. It was really cute in here. The customer service was on point, so I'm just open, right? So we did have our own table set up for all of the different content creators that was here, and this is when the fun really began because now I can interact with them and pick their brains, and we feel so comfortable when we're around each other because we're all creating content and recording and got our lights and stuff out, and it's just a good time and nobody's judging one another. So this is the part I really enjoy because now I get to be around like-minded people and just understand what they do, how they do it, how they're elevating, and just pick their brains so I can elevate as well. During dinner, we had a live musician who was taking requests and playing whatever we wanted to hear. It was just such a cool vibe. Dinner overall was cool. I did enjoy my dessert. The dinner part, it was okay. But the real part for me was just seeing the sky at night. It was so amazing. I had never seen the sky this dark, and to be able to see constellations, it was just so beautiful. And I'm so sad that I could not capture it on film as well as I seen it in person. I'm just so in awe at this. But I hope you enjoyed today. I will see you all tomorrow, and we're going to have another amazing day. And I'm going on my first ski lesson.